This is a really charming puzzle adventure game about a zombie kid named Gloomy and a human girl called Nena, who team up to find the sun in a world where it's always dark. What makes the game special is that it feels like playing through a Tim Burton movie. The game calls itself cozy horror, which basically means it has spooky vibes without actually being that scary or gross. Thank you to Untold Tales for sponsoring this video. The basic setup is that the world got messed up somehow and now there's no sun, just an endless night. The living humans and the undead zombies are fighting each other, but Gloomy and Nena don't care about that stuff. They just want to bring back daylight. The whole thing is told by this old Gravekeeper guy who acts like he's reading you a bedtime story, which is pretty well done.
Although I knew better, as I covered him with dirt, I imagined he had found peace.
The main thing about the gameplay is that you control both characters, but you can only play as one at a time. You press a button to switch between them whenever you want. This is where it gets interesting because they are complete opposites. Gloomy is a zombie, so if he touches light he dies instantly. He has to stick to shadows and dark areas. Nena is human, so the light of course doesn't hurt her at all. She actually likes bright spots and wants the sun to come back. This creates the puzzle part of the game. You run into situations where Gloomy needs to get somewhere but there's light in the way. So you have to switch to Nena to maybe turn off a lamp or move something to create a shadow path. Or sometimes Nena needs to reach a high place, so Gloomy has to push boxes around first. Both characters can only carry one thing at a time. This is pretty similar to Little Nightmares, so you are constantly picking stuff up, putting it down, switching characters, and figuring out who should do what. The levels look like little dioramas. You can rotate the camera around each area to see it from different angles, which helps you spot hidden items or figure out how to solve puzzles. The art style really does look like a Tim Burton movie, with big-headed characters, twisted trees and this gothic but playful atmosphere. Nena has this uncle who's apparently some kind of zombie hunter or scientist guy, who keeps undead creatures locked up for experiments. She's actually supposed to stay inside for safety, but she sneaks out to explore, and that's how she meets Gloomy. There's this detective diary subplot where she's trying to figure out what happened to make zombies appear in the first place. The game does not have jump scares or gore. It's more about the atmosphere and the relationship between the two characters. It's pretty cool how the character switching works in practice, as both characters have completely different challenges. The game's puzzle design is pretty clever too. It's not only about finding keys or pushing buttons. You actually have to think about which character should handle each task. There might be a lever that needs to be pulled, but it's in an area with a bit of light, so only Nena can reach it. But pulling that lever might open a door that only Gloomy can fit through. So what really makes this game stand out is the narration and how it takes two opposite characters and makes you use their differences to solve problems. Plus the whole aesthetic is just really well done. And that sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.